Can I try one? Because I want to try this. I want to try this tonight.
I got a thing too.
I just want to try it tonight. Great. Is this anything? It's a quick one. My girlfriend always cleans my apartment and then complains I don't hire a cleaning lady. She's like, why don't you hire a cleaning lady? I'm like, well, the same reason I don't get a prostitute. You're crushing it.
That's funny.
Is that something? All right, I'll try it tonight. I just want to run one quick.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
I'm going to try it tonight.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's really funny.
Think if there's
Yeah. Nah, I'll give it a shot. I just want to make sure it's not trash.
No, that's good.
This kills, but I don't know where to go or what to add with it. But this is a true story. I was walking through the airport, and a guy walked by and just pointed like this. He goes, "Comedian." I'm like, oh, thank you. I don't know, like, that's the level I'm at. Like, people don't say like, "I love you," "You're hilarious," or my name. He just point like literally like this, "Comedian." And I was like, oh, all right.
Did they do that with a lawyer?
Yeah. You know? I tried. I'm like,
pilot,
accountant.
But that was a funny thing that happened.
Have you tried just that?
No, I've done it a few times, and it gets like a huge laugh. But then you're just one of those things where you're like,
that's it.
All right, that's the end of that.
I like the line. That's the level I'm at. Is funny.
Right.
I'm not getting an oh my god.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you're acknowledge of what I do for a living.
Don't even want a photo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever guess
that could be a funny follow-up. Do you want a photo? I'm good.
Yeah. No, I know who you are.
You guess what he does?
Yeah, maybe that could be something.
Oh, yeah.
Alcoholic.
What do he look like?
Just a guy. I mean, it was like literally like he was moving fast. Like he looked like 100% of the people that know who I am. Like a 38-year-old guy in a hoodie with some stubble.
Maybe it's the nicest thing anyone has said to you that's just walking by. You know, it's usually like homo.
Right. Fuck you.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Tiny dick.
Yeah, this guy comedian, you're like, I'll take it.
Just remember we had a kid here. Isn't that weird?
Oh,
right.
It's so easy to forget that you're like, we have a baby in the other room.
Have someone watching.
He's in the car.
Yeah, next time.
It's in the car.
We just have it on.
That is a moment where you're like, you wait to come out there and you're like, he's just bleeding.
It's only like 78.
Yeah, can you crack a window in the car? All right. Maybe I got one that's similar, but it's got no ending.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, sorry. So I got this idea where I saw a guy puke on the subway car, like puked right on it. A guy saw it, he puked. Because, he's like, "More," you know, and then I got a whiff and I almost yacked. And I thought, it's weird that puking makes you have to puke. And I thought, why can't orgasms be like that?
That's
and
not bad.
That hits. And then I go, that would actually make the guy rubbing one out on the subway like a good thing. You know, now you see a guy like rubbing out, you're like, look at this piece of, That's
funny.
But then I don't know where to go. So I got the 2 laughs there and then nothing.
Well, I would
start rubbing it out too in order to get an orgasm. Like, puke's only smell, right?
Oh.
Or like, what are you? Yeah.
I guess I went off smell. It's just like I saw a guy puke.
But yeah, orgasm.
Well,
that's a good point.
I would go the other way though. I'm like, then a guy jerking off the subway would really be a problem. Now we're all showing up at work with cum in our pants.
Maybe
like now, because that's kind of also funny to downplay what a problem it is. It's not really a problem for me. A guy jerking off the subway, I'm just like, well, whatever, look the other way. But in that case, I'd be like, oh, my pants are ruined.
That's better.
Like, shit, I shouldn't have worn white pants.
Right.
Well, everyone will want to ride the subway now.
Yeah. Everyone's. I'm just
we'll pay our debt back.
I'm just downstairs at the 42nd Street subway all day waiting for a guy to start jerking off.
Right. I'll bring my wife. She can finally get off.
Yeah, that's really funny.
I like that it's a problem more.
Yeah.
Because I went with, hey, this is great.
Right.
But that's less funny. Okay.
But the whole idea, though, of puke making you puke and cum making you cum is funny.
Yeah, I like the turn.
All right. Anything, Mom?
This one recently, I don't know if it's kind of hacky, but I feel like no one's talked about this part of it. Do you know when you buy coffee and then the barista or the person at the register is like, okay, I'm just going to turn the iPad around and it's going to ask you a question where I'm like, why do they act like they don't know what the question is?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's the tip, right?
Yeah, it's the tip. Yeah. But why are they just like, it's like, it's beyond their control. Like, we don't know what this thing does. It makes us, I don't know. What did it say?
Did it call you a cunt?
Yeah. I just act like it asked me how many like sexual partners I've had.
Right. I'd rather 15, that than the 18, tip.
Yeah.
That's funny. Do you swallow? All right. Just let me give you 15% and move on.
Or then I've just thought about like, I also have an iPad. And it's going to ask you a few questions.
Right. You flip yours over?
So that's just like 2 iPads talking to each other.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I just get annoyed that they don't have the balls to say it's going to ask you for a tip.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Going to ask you a question is very...
Like, what?
It's vague.
No accountability.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I accidentally tipped somebody on the Upper East at one of these.
Oh, I
they
was
just
furious.
grab your thing for you, and it was so expensive. And Joe was like, "What do you do?"
No, I was like, no, we don't want to do
it
that.
as like people pleasing, like automatically,
Yeah.
just like 20, and just like no.
And the guy was like-
couldn't
He
return.
went. It already went through.
Oh.
It was literally a bodega where you get your own food and hand it to the guy, and then he scans it, and then Sarah tipped 20%, and it was the Upper East, so it was like $40. So we tipped like
It was like granola
we gave him like,
yogurt.
yeah, we gave him
So it was
$8.
$40.
yeah.
Oh.
Just go boop, boop, boop.
And they get used to it. Then if you don't do it, they give you a look.
Right.
You're the asshole.
You bought a car. Oh, you already tipped 20% on the car.
Sorry.
What
You're
about
in
with,
debt.
with the iPad? Just to throw it back on them, she's like, it's going to ask you a question. And you go, I can't read.
Yeah.
So
oh,
now
yeah.
she's got to say it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right. That's good.
I can't read. She's like, there's actually no
I like
words.
that I
It's
can't
just,
read.
Just a dollar sign.
Yeah, it's just numbers. Like, I can't read numbers either.
I can't.
I'm blind.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm blind to something. Oh,
I'm
blind.
Amish. I don't know what this is.
The one benefit to being blind.
Yeah, no, less tipping. You're like, here's a 20. You give him $1.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I'm tired of tipping.
We all are. It's a epidemic. These people with their iPads and whatnot.
The worst one I had was in Key West. There's like a cigar stand on the side of the road. And I walked up. I know exactly what I want and where it is. I go, I grab it, I walk over, I hand it, it scans it. It's the iPad, and it's got a tip option. I'm like, well, what would be the tip for?
Yes, exactly.
You're just sitting there.
Yeah. And then people go like, well, these are hard times for people. The economy is out of control. You're like, but it's out of control for me too.
Right. Yeah.
Well, things are going well.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
But
Key West, he's got a Hawaiian shirt on and flip-flops. He's comedian.
Comedian.